My name is Lucifer and welcome to Womb of Worms. This is a RPG horror game about, well, worms and wormophobia. I forgot the word for wormophobia, but... Nay. Skip intro? No, of course not. Why would I skip the intro? Year 1990X. The world has found a hidden god. Reports of grotesque infestations, swarms of worms, maggots, and centipedes are surfacing in every corner of the globe. Religious institutions collapse under the weight of unexplained phenomena. Scientists fall silent. Cults rise, whispering the name of a god no one remembers praying to. Oh, Mulgrok, Lord of Worms. You look like... You're wormstacular. You look wormy. You look very, very wormy. I can't find anything smart or witty to say. That just looks horrible. You are Iria Lawson, a timid woman haunted since childhood by an intense phobia of insects, worms, especially. Your nightmares have only worsened since the chaos started. But why? But why would it start? But why would it ever start, the nightmares? That's not fair. But then a letter arrived. Ding dong. An old friend from your natal town begins to return. Natal town? I've never heard anyone say hometown as a natal town before. Saying he's discovered something. Something inside him. Well, that's how puberty is, you know? That's how puberty starts. You should know more. You should know better. Iria. They say returning to where it started can cure fear, but fear isn't the disease. Things are happening in this town. Things we forgot or chose not to see. I hear a voice when I close my eyes. Schizophrenia. It knows my name. It's not mine anymore. Schizophrenia. I've discovered something huge related to this worldwide chaos. You have to come. Come soon, before it's born. That's what she said. Liam. Well, Liam, I think you're crazy and you need to go seek help. And I am not help because I am never of help. I cause the exact opposite of help. I cause doom. You decided to go to see your beloved friend. Okay. Well, if he was so beloved, wouldn't I have brought him with me? Oh, wow. When you arrived, the police was around Liam's house. They're very bright. So bright. You rush inside, dodging the police around, seeing neighbors judge you. I didn't do anything. Why are you judging me? Go fuck yourselves. You shout for Liam, but he doesn't respond. Wait, the police just allowed me inside? The police is trying to take you outside, but you finally find him. Is he a worm? Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge! His body was badly mutilated, bloated and full of worms and maggots. I am thinking of something witty to say, but I can't. That's horrifying. That's horrible. Horrible. I just saw my friend's corpse defiled by those worms. Is this entire game gonna like lead up to a pun at the very end? Which is gonna be like, would you love me if I were still a worm? I had to stay at a motel for the night. But after some thinking, I knew I had to do something. You don't have to do any. You can just live a peaceful life without having to deal with this. Just saying. Liam was the host for Mulgrok to be born from. He had his seed. Okay, where did you come up with that from? Where is your thought process going from A to B to fulfill this thought of yours? He was no longer human. One of the few people around this scene is the new host. I need to find and kill the host before the new god is born. What if it's me, though? Day 1 out of 5. Interrogate, search, find evidence. Guess who is not human? I can do that. Not easy. Just shoot every single person. I get to select a file slot. I'll choose 5. File 1. Sure. Can I not? Yes. Sav file. I do like overwriting it. Load. Save. I chose this. What? Stop it. Oh, what? Stop it. Okay, that's better. I get to click-a-do. Ooh, I get to look around. Wait, it's an RPG Maker game. I've never seen this being done in RPG Maker. Well, let's go to the house of the weird dark sperm. Oh, sir, I think you might need some help. And I'll help you by going out of here because I don't want to deal with this. I guess I'll talk to you. Oh, yeah, no, definitely. You're completely filled up with worms. That's what all that is. You think about your next words. Empathy. Edgar Blimley. It's scary, isn't it? What's coming? I'm not proud of how I've adapted, but I'm still here. That must count for something. You think about your next words. Inquire? I guess. I see who feeds on meat, who avoids pork, who skips the bones. You'll learn patterns. And when someone breaks them, that's when I get nervous. I mean, worms can be in vegetables too. It's not like vegetables are immune to worms. I've seen and eaten plenty of vegetables with worms in them. You don't want to know. And fruits especially. Fruits more than vegetables, actually. Evidence. I guess deception? Oh, you've spoken to the worms too? Then you know. They don't lie. They just change things. That's all I want. Change. Well, you're either crazy or the worms are onto something. I'm just messing with you. You look dumb asking around. You think about your next words. Confrontation. You want me to fight a god because you're scared? We're all scared. You'll forgive me if I choose survival over heroics. Okay, what if I quickly do evidence? What do you mean? You got nothing against me, you fool! You dagnab fool! I guess I'm gonna leave now. I can move with my arrow keys, that's very nice. I'll use my mouse. So that's day and night area. Alright, I guess we're leaving. Alright, I guess we'll go to this one next? Sure. Oh, hello. A dark figure. I found the ghost, mother! I found the ghost! You are the ghost! Demon child! Demon child! Okay, empathy. Mommy used to sing at night. Now she just hums in that weird way. I think it helps her not to be scared. You think my next words? Confrontation! Damn it, child! I know! I will interrogate you, child! Stop yelling! You're making her worse. My mother is sick. Please. Deception. I don't know. I just want my mother to get better. Inquire. I know nothing, lady. I'm just a kid. Why would you? No kid knows that they were a kid, so how would you know that? Kid? Well, maybe I know, but not today. That's suspicious, kid. Why are all people's eyes here just darkness? Just darkness. I'm just a child. What kind of evidence would you have about a child? You keep saying that again and again. That is very, very creepy. That is very, very weird. A child never says that they are a child. So, suspicious. Oh, hello, mother. You are my mother now too, apparently. It's a little girl's mother. From what I've heard, she has been sick for a year now. She is not a suspect. I know she is a human. A person who has lost its mind and is filled with worms wouldn't look this weak and fragile for an entire year. How do you know that? Maybe it's a new variety of worms, or maybe it's a mutation. I better leave her alone. Maybe that's exactly what the worms want. Alright, well that's done. I'll go with this one next. Sure. Oh, hello. Are you a doctor? Dr. Stellan's laboratory. Okay. You think about your next words. Empathy. Emotions are an obstacle to adaptation, but I suppose fear is rational now. You think about your next words. Confrontation. Tread carefully. You don't know what lines you're crossing. You won't get anything from me like that. All right, so you want candy? I can give you candy. It's right in my white van with a very, very, very easily openable door, and which will never open up again once you're inside. You're mistaken. I only returned to observe, document the changes. If they were as a host, I assure you, I'd be studying them, not hiding them, or myself. Yeah, I don't trust you. Inquire? Yes, Liam and I spoke once. He was afraid, but he wasn't wrong. I genuinely think he was the host, a failed one. Evidence. Go on, try to find evidence to prove I'm the host. You'll find nothing, whether I am or not. That's your hand. It's your hand. It's your weird wormy hands. That's what it is. I got the evidence right there. All right. Hello, second shadow demon person. Again, your eyes are very, very devoid of anything related to an eye. Empathy. The kids are scared. They don't say it, but I see it in their drawings. One of them cries when he touches dirt now. Oh god, that's dirtophobia, you know? Wormophobia, dirtophobia, what else is gonna happen? Subscribophobia? Because you don't have that, do you? Otherwise you'd have subscribed by now. Why are you subscribing? Subscribe and leave a like, and I will thank you for that. How dare you? I am scared too. None of my neighbors asked for this, and neither did I. Uh-huh. Maybe you did ask for it and you're just not telling me. How would I know? Maybe you all summoned him here with a ritualistic circle and... You met the children in town already? They're sensitive. I met a child, not the children. They're just trying to prepare us for what's next, I think. What? Why would the children be trying to prepare you for what's next? You should be preparing the children for what's next, right? My children draw what they dream. Always a pit, always a face in it. One of them said he saw a woman calling her name. Alright, that's normal. Evidence. So? What are you trying to say? You got nothing? Yeah, you're right about that. I got nothing because I am nothing and we're all gonna be nothing anyways. Alright, I have nothing else to say or do. Oh, Tina's house. Oh, come on. After a day looking for clues, you head back to the motel. It's getting dark. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess I did. So I'm gonna go here. Go to sleep? Not yet. Why? What would not going to sleep achieve? Alright, well, I can't do anything, so I guess I gotta go to sleep. Why give the option when there's nothing else to do? Well, that's a baby. With a worm. Oh no, the umbilical worm accord. I guess file 2, save the game here. Alright. Okay. Okay. You think about your next words. Empathy. You think yelling makes you right? I've cut open things you wouldn't dare look at. Don't tell me who's dangerous. I used to work as a butcher. I know a thing or two about flesh. Okay. I don't believe any of what you say as if you were the TV. Well, it is good not to believe the TV. A lot of biased things there. The girl next door, she's kind of eerie. She might be the host, eh? And if she doesn't even know it, that's worse. That's possible. What do you mean? You got nothing against me, you fool. You might be right. How do you know? I'm gonna quickly go back here. I'm gonna take a look over here. What is in these places? Is this a prison? Gravedigger's house. Oh! Okay. Sure. I'm sorry about your one eye that you have. That's so disappointing. Everyone here has no eyes, but you have one. That must be so sad. Mason Ferdigan. Not many townsfolk come here to talk, especially not in these times of fear. They said on TV that a Mulgrock shine was found digging. Maybe I can find one too. Hee. Confrontation. You're angry. Good. Anger makes good fertilizer. Hee. Deception. No falling for it today. No go bother someone else if they fall for more of your trickery. Hee. I didn't ask for this job, but the dead, they don't lie. Some people's corpses are filled with worms way too quick. The maggots get to them too fast, almost as if they were there already. I think you might be right over there. Got anything on you? Nothing? Empty-handed? Find some evidence for me. Hee. Well, yeah, okay. Alright, so I guess you don't have anything to do with it? I don't know. You think about your next words. Empathy. I'll go with evidence. Trying to point a finger at an old woman. You're empty-handed. Come back when you have something to prove against me. You don't know much today. Maybe try asking the gravedigger. He lives next door. He sure spends a lot of time near dirt and mud. Okay. This isn't some cheap horror plot, you know. Real people bleed. Okay. Don't get mad at me just because you're late to the apocalypse. I tried to warn people. They laughed. Then they screamed. Okay. It's nice to talk to someone who isn't looking for answers in a scream. Well, I might have done that, and you just don't know because time works differently when you ask questions. Keep it that way. Maybe it'll work with someone. So if it just ask empathy, that someone might answer. Anyways, I don't really know if you have anything else. There are a lot of shadows here. Very many shadow things. Oh, there's even more. You found a stick effigy. You think about your next words. To think we all used to follow the wrong gods. We had no proof of their existence, you see. You think about your next words. Evidence. Evidence? You show him the stick effigy. You found her. The vessel. She's almost ready. I thought I could delay the blooming, but Mulgrok has other plans. So you're not the person. You know, maybe just maybe not even the host knows he is the host. It could be a surprise. Okay, more or less want to change the truth, you know. The worms are still there. I mean, no offense, but do you really think you can take anything out from me? An old man who has changed his faith? Alright, so I don't think you're probably not the host, because you're actively for Mulgrok. Alright, I want to go to this house and talk to the kid, because the kid seems a bit suspicious. She's sort of feeling really bad. I shouldn't disturb her. Yeah, okay. Hello, kid. Evidence. I'm just a child. What kind of evidence do we have about a child? You're nice. Not like the worms who come and whisper. Okay. Okay. My mother. Sometimes I see her eyes move and she's asleep. Looks like she's looking for something. She misses me. I think she might just be delirious with fever. That's what people do, but what do I know? Are you like Dr. Stellan? He said he'd make mommy feel better too. Okay. My mother's upstairs. She won't want you here. Well, okay. I have nothing else to do but leave. After a long day for looking for clues, you head back to the motel. It's getting dark. I mean, nothing else to do again. I don't know why I get the option to sleep or not to sleep. It's not like I have any other option, right? Yeah, I can't do anything else. So what's the point? Oh, well. That sure is a baby. Right. Okay. I do like how it gives me save points, but also at the same time, feels a bit off. Okay. Oh, whoa. There were things. You found human hair. Oh my god, these were the evidences. You found a black vial. Were these the evidences I had to look out for? Alright, so black vial is probably yours. You show him the human hair. I found this near some graves. Why? I don't know. Maybe because I'm going bald. Okay. I'll keep an eye on that old hag next door. She was the creeps. Okay. I don't really know if the others are. Oh, I should have probably asked him more things, just because. Why not? No, I mean to ask you. Evidence. Okay. So you have nothing to do with the black vial. Everyone thinks I'm just jumpy, but when something bites you and whispers your name into your... That's suspicious as hell! It's harder to calm down after that. Inquire. I'm older than all this bullshit. I suggest you go bother someone else. Look around the graveyard near the church. That's where the maggots go. Yeah, I did. Okay, I don't really know if anything else will achieve me anything. Who else would the black vial belong to? I should not be checking the same people again and again, do I? Yeah. You see the way people twitch when they talk now? Like something's crawling under their skin? I don't blame you for caring. Maybe we are all becoming paranoid. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I need to look at some of the other people. This is a doctor. Black vial. So you could have anything to talk about. You show him the black vial. You have no idea what that is. Give it to me. Stellan took the black vial. It's some sort of study about those worms. Kind of study about those worms, you know. You think about your next words. Empathy. I miss the days when I studied ants. They didn't keep secrets. But these worms, they're just different. Okay. Gestation requires low light, isolation, and trust. Tell me, what do the townsfolk trust? Your little performance will insult even the worms. Wait, how ironic. How ironic. Confrontation? They don't want to give you answers, only silence. Alright, I gave you the black vial. I don't have anything else to look at. I talked to the kid. The kid is a bit creepy. I haven't seen you again. So, what are you trying to say? You got nothing. Yeah, I don't. I feel it too, the dread, like something's wrong with the air itself. Maybe we're becoming too paranoid. Confrontation. Oh, please, get out of here trying to accuse me. Haven't enough whispers and fear. Okay, a few days ago I found mud and insect shells in front of my door. I don't remember how those got there. Maybe you're the host. Maybe you're hosting a little bit of God in you, you know? A little bit of Eldritch God. After a long day of looking for clues, you head back to the motel. It is getting dark. Again, what is the point of giving me the ability to not sleep just yet if I can't do anything? There's no point in clicking not sleep. So, like, don't give me that option if you don't have anything to do when not sleeping. Well, I get to save again. Day 4 is upon us. Okay, so I'll have a quick look-see-do around to find more evidence, right? Okay, I don't think there's much point going to the church because I've already dealt with the church. I'll start with the kid this time. Oh. Child's drawing, so I have to take that to the other person. Think about your next words. Empathy. Something bad is about to happen to my mother. I don't know why. I just know. Oh, yeah, you're not really helping the accusations against you, kid. I mean, people aren't accusationing you. You show her the drawing. I sometimes see that woman in my dreams. She cries worms. They're disgusting. I hate them. She has a wound on her belly. I didn't draw her. She drew herself in my head. That's a bit suspicious. I saw someone by a window one night. They had a jar. It moved like it wanted to get out. It could be Davy Jones's jar. Maybe the heart just really wanted to get out of there. I know when people aren't telling the truth. The worms told me. Suspicious. But again, it could be one of those things where it's so suspicious that she might the game is making us think that it's the girl, but it could not be the girl. I don't feel too good, and neither does my mother. Something bad is about to happen to my mother. Yeah, okay, fine. I already asked that. I just want to leave now. She's still feeling really bad. I shouldn't disturb her. Maybe I should. What are you gonna do about it? I'll go talk to the doctor real quick. Still nothing. There was a time when I feared all this too, but before I understood the patterns. I hope you understand them too. Just don't tell anyone about that black vial. Do you believe intelligence is limited to our species? That's your first mistake. Yeah, it's not. Anyway, deception. False premises make your faulty logic. You must leave out of here. Go look for the host now. You think yelling will change biology? The host was always going to be chosen. Your feelings aren't part of the calculus. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, you have nothing else to say. I can go to the mother. How many more things do I have? I have 2 left, right? I can go here or I can go to the lady. I haven't gotten anything from the lady yet. I'll go to the lady first. The door is closed. There's no one at home today. Heard she went visiting her grandkids. So I think I'm it's only 1 item per person. So 1 evidence per person. So I think I'm done with the gravekeeper and the church and this place. And this place. So the only 2 remaining people are these 2. So I'll go to the mother person first. Still nothing to look around here. Okay. I just want to protect my kids, that's all. Maybe that makes me selfish, but it's honest. Yeah, this was some tactic that's cruel. I've buried too much hope already. I've been feeling quite sick recently. Maybe I got the same as Nora's mother? You don't know me. And you sure as hell don't know what I've had to see. All the TV does know now is a show discussing worms and maggots. Yeah, quite boring. Quite if I do say so myself. I don't think I can grab here either. You think about your next words, empathy. There's more grief here than answers, and more worms and reasoning. Yeah, I could probably get more text or talking out of that person, but there's nothing else to really talk about. Yeah, there's nothing else I can find. You charm the human hair. I know that. Yeah. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. I've seen too much to care about your barking now, especially these days. I buried my sister last year, but I visit her less now. I think she knows why. It's not this chaos that scares me, it's the people, their reactions. She was murdered last year by some of the first freaking cultists. Mold rock is bullshit. All right, at least you have. So it's not you, and it's definitely not the church person. It's not the grandma. It's one of the 4 people there. I don't think it's a doctor. It could be either the large dude, flabby skinned dude, or it could be the child. Again, why are you giving the option to look at the motel room if I'm going to not be like, if I don't go to sleep, like, is that going to give me anything else? I don't know. You see yourself walking down the street. Oh, you don't know Nora's house, the little girl. Why would I do that? You enter slowly and go upstairs. Take a peek inside the mother's bedroom. She's looking very wormy today. Very caterpillar, whatever the fuck that bird is. Bug is, not bird. She has ascended. Ah, that's normal. That's fine. Happens all the time. You know? Yeah. Still, the baby's not growing at least. Alright. I'll just save right here. Nora's mother has passed away due to her illness. Okay, so the first thing I'll check is a graveyard. I haven't gone to the church, but I don't know if I have to go to the church, because that's going to be the same thing as before. So I'll go to the child first and see what the child is up to. The door is closed. Fair enough. Someone from that little girl's family is taking care of her now. I guess you? But what else do you have to say? It's not easy knowing what I know, believing what I've seen. Fine, this is a waste. Lying to a man who's mapped his hive patterns for a decade? Bold, foolish. Yeah, it's definitely not you. I don't think it's the doctor. You? I guess the grandma? I don't know. Grandkids could still be visiting? I am not sure. No items here either. You think about your next words. I went to visit my grandkids. All I saw were worms and maggots. I did not believe this at first, but I'm fearful now. I've lived here long enough to see the quiet things become dangerous. There's patterns if you know where to look. I don't see the patterns though, because I'm not able to see or look at every single person every single day. I might as well go to the church, because I haven't been here. It's probably the wrong move. The time is coming, and you know it. It's fine to accept it. You found her, the vessel. She's almost ready. I thought I could delay the blooming. Mulgrock has his plans. Could the host be the Messiah sent by Mulgrock? Could it use the worms like our new lord does? Yes, you were right. The time is nigh. Be careful. Confrontation. You make me wonder how I used to be, young and naive. Take a look around. You know these worms are no coincidence. Fine. I thought this was a waste. I could have gone to one of the other people. I can't see the difference in the patterns. It's either you or her, right? Think about your next words. Empathy. I see maggots in my food from time to time. I hate this too. So you're the same. There's no evidence for you for me to show you. Think about your next words. We're feeling it today, aren't we? Like a pressure building inside our bones. You're not alone. Everyone has the same pattern, though. Just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I'm blind. You have no eyes. How are you unblinded? Be careful who you point fingers at. I had to take my kids to a faraway hospital. I don't trust Stellan anymore. So, what are you trying to say? You got nothing? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no one's showing a change in pattern. Or am I stupid, or am I not noticing a pattern difference? After your final day looking for clues, you head back to the motel. It is time. What is it time for? Tonight you will leave the motel. Tonight you will draw your gun. Tonight you will decide who the host is and kill it. Well, no one told me about that. I would have a completely different reaction and way of will to this if I didn't knew that. Decide who is the host and shoot. I mean, I can't do that. I got nothing against doing that, but like, also, what if I don't want to do that? You know, have you considered that? Okay. I don't think it's you, or you, because they've all had the same pattern. The child is the most obvious one, because the child is very expressively the most suspicious one. Like, the game makes it out to be. which makes me think that makes me think that it's not the child. So I don't know who it is. The only two that I'm most suspicious about are these two. You were totally against Mulgrock because you had to bury your sister. You were okay. You are just too old and don't care about anything. You are hailing Mulgrock, but I don't think that makes you the host. You were just a mother and you're just sad, and I didn't really get much more off of you. You had no other personality. The doctor was the doctor, so I think the obvious choice is the child, but like, I don't know. It just feels a bit. Yeah, I guess the obvious choice is the child, but I don't know. I don't think it's a child either. She was just so obviously she was so obviously like presented as like, oh, she's creepy, she's scary, she's suspicious. This could be a red herring, but I have no other evidence. Or is she going to kill Nora? She's not even here because his family's taking care of her. You broke into the host's house, or so you thought. Gun in hand, you pointed at a person sleeping in front of you. But she's not there because she has gone to family. Liam died for this, and I came here to stop it. What if I'm wrong? What if it's not you? All the signs, everything pointed to you, right? No. I mean, yes, actually, technically. The eyes, the way the town moves when you walk, the rot. I'm not sure. There's only one way to find out. Okay, straight to the point. Whatever it was the police, that was the police was actually the true recipient of Mulgrock's power this whole time. You were taken to a prison after the murder. And guess what? It only took a week. Oh, your belly swelled. It was tight and unnatural. Something was growing and shifting inside. In your prison cell, you twisted alone. The pain felt deep and wrong. Worms spilled from your womb, slick and endless. Some were crawling back in, burrowing where they were born. You were rushed to the medical block of the prison to give birth. Yeah, I think I'd said at the beginning. Yep, okay. That's a whole ass man hand. How is a man inside of a person? A new god is born. Womb of worms, the end. So I guess in the end, it didn't matter who you chose. Or maybe it did, I don't really know. But it feels like it doesn't. And that's fascinating. I know that this game might get more updates because of the developers had a note saying that, Cat had a note saying that the full game will be more intricate, and I do hope it does because I feel like it's very fascinating. I love the story, I love all of it, and by no means what I will say is a bad thing. But it feels a bit like it needs a bit more. I'm not sure what it is that it needs more of, because I do like the fact that you can talk to everyone and you can confront different things, but I felt like there was something missing in that confrontation and the evidence and all of that, and I feel like there was not, like, there were no clues, at least a little, like, something that, like, you had in mind to make you have a plan to go to each house, or maybe you had a plan to go to a specific place to know that you got the item there. Because the item finding was a bit random. But yeah, it was very awesome with the whole, like, who did, she did, he did thing. And that was very cool. Love the music and the art and all of it. You know, it's very dreary and dark and just how this would be. But yeah, I feel like it could be more intricate. I feel like it could be more with that. And it'll be fascinating to see what the whole thing. That is also worm in the eye. Many worms everywhere. And if you don't want to be wormed, then you will subscribe, because you will get worms one way or another. I will worm it up. I'll worm it up, baby. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.